Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Unpaid Lifestyle. First things first, I want to start by being upfront with you. I was born profoundly deaf, so my speaking ability might sound a little different from what you're all used to. But that's a part of who I am, and I'm here to share my story with you. Thank you for your kindness and understanding. It means a lot. Today we are uncovering a life-changing secret. Something used by less than 8% of the world's population. CEOs, superstars, top athletes and leading companies swear by this simple yet powerful tool. A simple, humble planner. I prefer this type of planner over electronic version, as writing down your own words have more power than typing them out. I'm sharing how this one habit transformed my life and how it can do the same for you. Before I started using the planner, my life was a chaotic roller coaster ride through my 20s and 30s. I faced job changes, unemployment, bad relationships, failed businesses and even homelessness. I slept in my car, struggled with alcoholism, smoked pot and cigarettes and dealt with deep depression. It was a tough time, to say the least. There were days when I felt completely lost, with no clear direction or purpose. I kept going through the motions, hoping things would mostly get better. But deep down, I knew I had to make a change. That's when a plan came in and saved me in my late 30s, when I started my first successful business. So how did a planner change my life? Let me break it down for you. Number one, it gave me focus on things that matter most. When you're running a business or navigating life's challenges, focus is everything. Before I started using a planner, I was a happy-go-lucky type of guy who enjoyed weekends and being sociable, but lacked clarity on what I truly wanted out of life. I had dreams. A stable job, a great car, a family and a nice house. But they were just that, dreams. I didn't have a clear path or direction to turn them into reality. Once I started using a planner, everything's changed. I began to prioritise my goals and focus on what mattered most. For example, when I started my first successful business, I stopped smoking pot within 2 months. Why? Because my planner helped me realise how much my bad habits were holding me back. Gaining mental clarity allowed me to handle the daily operations of my business more effectively. It was like turning on a light in a dark room. Suddenly, everything was clear. Number two, it helped me find balance in my life. Before I used a planner, I was always complaining about not having enough time. Weekends were spent socialising, which often turned into recovering from hangovers. My weekdays weren't much better, filled with procrastination and poor time management. I felt like I was always playing catch up, never truly in control of my schedule. Using a planner taught me the importance of balance. It's not just about working hard, it's about working smart. These days, it annoys me when people say they don't have time. The truth is, they likely don't use a planner or have one. Successful and unsuccessful people have the same 24 hours in a day. What makes the difference is how we use that time. With a planner, I was able to manage my days more efficiently and make better choices. I started scheduling time for work, personal development and even relaxation. This balance made me more productive and significantly improved my overall well-being. Number 3, it helped me manifest my goals. Before I started using a planner, my goals were vague at best. I wanted the usual things: a family, a good house, a nice car and a house, but I had no idea how to achieve them. My dreams were more like wishes, floating around with no solid foundation. When I started using a planner, I began setting clear, actionable goals. For instance, when I was running a new business in my city, I faced tough competition from long-established business. But my planner helped me strategize and find ways to do things better. I focus on delivering exceptional service and building strong customer relationships. Over time, my competitor folded, and my business became the only one of its kind in the city. It wasn't just luck, it was results of consistent effort, planning and execution. Using a planner gave me the structure I need to manifest my dream into reality. Number 4, it helped me handle stress more effectively. Stress used to control my life. Before I had a planner, I didn't always handle stress well. I would drink to cope with bad days, worry about bills and dwell on periods of unemployment and homelessness. I blamed external circumstances for my problems, feeling like a victim of life's hardship. Everything changed when I started using a planner. It gave me a sense of control and direction. Instead of reacting to life challenges, I began proactively addressing them. For example, I started budgeting my finances, setting aside money for emergencies, and planning my work days to minimise stress. As a result, I've become happier, more relaxed, and less prone to complaining. A planner helped me to build resilience and adapt to life's up and down with more ease. Number 5, it helped me build confidence in myself. Confidence wasn't something that came naturally to me. Life threw me a lot of challenges after I left school, and with limited family support. I struggled to believe in myself. I fell in bad habits like drinking, smoking, to escape the harsh reality of life. I often doubted my abilities and felt like I wasn't good enough to succeed. Using a planner changed that. It helped me see the progress I was making even in small steps. I began to believe in my ability to achieve great things. Running a successful business from a ground up wasn't easy, but my planner kept me on track. I learned to take action, learn from my mistakes, and grow as a person. I overcame personal challenges, like being shy when meeting new people, and build confidence in engaging with my clients daily. I even improved my computer skills, creating spreadsheets for inventory, pricing, and supplier management. These accomplishments boosted my self-esteem and showed me what I was capable of. Number 6, it helped me become more productive. Productivity was another area where I struggled. Before using a planner, my time management were far from optimal. I often rushed through tasks without a clear strategy, leading to wasted time and missed opportunities. I felt like I was spinning my wheels, working hard but not getting anywhere. Once I began using the planner, everything changed. I started structuring my day more effectively, priorising tasks and breaking them down into manageable steps. This approach saved me time, reduced stress, and created space for activity that truly mattered. For example, I set aside dedicated time for my marketing, my business, improving my skills and connecting with my customers. By planning ahead, I was able to work smarter, not harder, and accomplish more in less time. The results: a more balanced life, greater success, and less wasted energy. Using a planner isn't just about staying organised. It's about creating a structure that helps you focus on what truly matters, make better decisions, and manifest your goals. A planner can give you the clarity, the direction, and confidence you need to transform your life, just like it did for me. If you're feeling stuck or overwhelmed, I highly recommend starting to use a planner. It's a small step that can make a big difference in every area in your life. Thank you for tuning in today to Unparalleled Lifestyle. May you have an amazing night or day, wherever you are. Many blessings.